In a world that's constantly pulling for our attention, finding a moment of true mental clarity can feel like a superpower. Today, we're going to dive in and explore exactly how to achieve that focus, cutting through all the noise of our busy modern lives. So, does this feel familiar? That feeling like your brain has way too many browser tabs open all at once, and every single one is demanding a piece of your attention? It's kind of the background noise of modern life, isn't it? And look, if you feel this way, you're definitely not alone. Between the constant pings from our phones and the pressure to multitask, our brains are basically in a constant state of alert, which makes deep focus a real challenge. This constant state of distraction, well, it's what we're calling the modern mental fog, that challenge of trying to find any direction in all the chaos. It's kind of like trying to navigate a highway in a really thick fog. That mental clutter doesn't just feel overwhelming, it actually impacts your ability to think strategically and make clear decisions. It just obscures the path forward. But here's the good news. Once we recognize the fog, we can start to clear it. So let's shift from the problem to the solution, the incredible power of clarity. And let's be really precise about what we mean by mental clarity. It's not some passive state of calm. It's an active ability to think, to decide, and to act without interference. It's all about cutting through the static to finally hear the signal. And the benefits? They create this really powerful, positive feedback loop. See, a clear mind leads to better focus. Better focus helps you make smarter decisions. Those smarter decisions boost your productivity. And all of this is built on a foundation of less stress and better emotional health. Each part just reinforces the others. So how do we actually get there? Well, the good news is there's an actionable plan. Let's break down this 7-step guide to cutting through that fog. That's right, 7 practical strategies you can use to reclaim your focus starting right now. Step 1 actually begins with your physical space. There's a really powerful link between our environment and our mindset. A clean, organized desk isn't just about looking nice, it actually reduces external distractions, creating space for clearer thoughts. It's so true. Outer order really does contribute to inner calm. Okay, step 2 is mindfulness, and it's an incredibly powerful tool. This isn't about emptying your mind, it's about anchoring it in the present moment. And here's the key. You don't need hours. Even just a few focused minutes each day can make a remarkable difference. Step 3 is all about smart prioritization, because it's not enough to just make a long list. Using a tool like the Eisenhower matrix helps you categorize your tasks into 4 boxes based on how urgent and important they are. This simple little trick helps you focus on what truly matters, not just what's screaming the loudest for your attention. The digital leash. Step 4 is all about reclaiming control from it. Instead of living in reactive mode, jumping at every single notification, you've got to be proactive. By scheduling specific blocks of time to check email and social media, you can reclaim hours of focused attention. Step 5 involves getting your body moving to clear your mind. Physical activity is one of the most powerful mental resets out there. It releases endorphins, those are your body's natural mood elevators and stress reducers, and it acts like a hard reboot for a foggy brain. For step 6, let's talk about sleep. The contrast here is just so stark. A sleep-deprived brain is foggy and prone to bad judgment, but a well-rested brain, it's primed for clear thought and creative problem-solving. Getting those 7 to 9 hours isn't a luxury. It's pretty much non-negotiable for peak mental performance. And our final step, number 7, is to embrace the power of the break. Our brains are built for sprints, not marathons. Using a method like the Pomodoro technique, that's 25 minutes of intense focus, followed by a 5-minute break, prevents mental fatigue and keeps your focus sharp all day long. Now, knowing these 7 steps is the first part. The real transformation, though, comes from turning them into a consistent practice. So let's talk about how to build clarity into a daily habit. A simple but really powerful way to do this is to bookend your day. So you start the morning by setting a clear intention or a goal. Then, at the end of the day, you take just a few minutes to reflect. These simple actions create a structure that orients your entire day around clarity and purpose. This brings us to our final and maybe our most crucial point, and it's not really a technique, but a fundamental shift in your mindset. I love this quote. It's a reminder that this isn't about reaching some perfect state of permanent focus. It's an ongoing practice. Some days are going to be clearer than others, and that's totally okay. The key is to just keep coming back to these strategies with patience and consistency. So I'll leave you with this question. Of these 7 strategies, which one can you try today? You don't have to do everything at once. Just pick one. Start small, build momentum, and begin your journey to a clearer mind. Thanks for tuning in to this explainer.